They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time with Trenton Cannon, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Flush to his right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
56.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 33 yards that time.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Here we go. Let's get him.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56. Hey, easy. Check to his right.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd and inches, Breeze. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Breeze here finding Kamara. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Ready? Yellow lady.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. Latavius Murray with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14, Panthers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A throw over the middle, taken in. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Saints 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At their own 32-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. On the return, Deontay Harris. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Saints.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Derek Brown on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And
the 10th carry for Kamara. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
At the 22-yard line.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First down, New Orleans.
Breeze now on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
They go with Murray again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 24, Panthers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, big man with the ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up
another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. Now Breeze lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Saints first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Alvin Kamara.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Breeze. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
17. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Time to go to work. Let's go. Ready. Flight 8. Flight 8. Right there. 56. Me and you all day. I'm one. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, easy. 56 is the mark.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for Alvin Kamara.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
By Dante Jackson.
Breeze is looking to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.